such as those that I've taught you right now, provide structure and organization to information, which in turn makes it much easier for your brain to retrieve later. The human brain is beyond measure. You need to learn how it works. So, why else do you think teachers, students, language learners, and professionals across all these various fields swear by these memory hacks? Because they work. Yes, they work. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of memory and learning. Have you ever struggled to remember important information? Well, fear not, as I will be showing you a secret technique that I've learned which can serve as a perfect memory hack for you. Now, you might ask, and what could this seemingly amazing technique be? Well, short answer, mnemonics. No. I don't mean mnemonics. No. This is not in any shape, way, or form related to mnemonic, not the mnemonic which you know. Guess what? This memory aid technique will supercharge your learning. So stick around to learn more. Let me explain. Number 1, acronyms. Yes, the same acronyms you know. Those that we so much adore and have practically used all our lives are actually coded frameworks that help us easily decrypt packages of precious information. Making them is also fairly easy. You simply take the initial letters of a series of items you want to remember and make it into a catchy word or phrase. It's like you creating a secret code to your information. And it can be quite very intricate because you can tailor it with a touch of uniqueness, something that conforms to your personal style. So, say for example, kiss. Not that I like kissing, but keep it simple, stupid, or keep it stupid simple. It's an acronym because it is often used as a reminder to avoid unnecessary complexity in your designs, communication, and speech. It suggests that simplicity is often more effective and easier to understand over overly complicated approaches. So it's commonly used in various circles, including engineering, design, development, and even product management. Another example is the word that we all know, laser. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. As you can see, laser is a word you are most certainly already familiar with, but it's given an entirely different meaning and thus serves as a code for all those painting works. But, and this is a big but, there's a brief note here. Acronyms are a bit different from initialisms like BBC, which are pronounced letter by letter, as well as abbreviations, which are shortened forms of a longer word. Don't forget that. Keep it in mind. Then, number 2, we have acrostics. With these, you form a sentence or phrase where the first letter of each word represents the information you want to recall. A common example is the word love, L-O-V-E. We all know love. Hopefully you have some of it in your life. But as an acrostic, it would mean something like this. L, love is a powerful force binding hearts together. O, overcoming challenges, it lasts forever. V, valuing each other through highs and lows. E, eternal devotion, as the bond grows. Then we have something else like, let's say, climate, for example. Yeah, the same climate is all the arguing about. Let's say C, caring for the planets. We must strive. L, loving Earth to keep it alive. I, invest in green solutions that can thrive. M, make sustainable choices for nature's sake. A, act as stewards. Actions make or break. T, together we can create a better world. E, end the Earth's sickness so we can survive. So trust me if I say, using a creative technique like this, your brain will thank you. And you'll stop forgetting all this important little stuff like your wife's birthday. Number 3 is visualization. This simply means painting vivid mental images or scenes in your mind that relate to the information you want to memorize. It is actually a method which is effectively used to remember a list of items or tasks. Let's say you need to remember a grocery list: apples, bread, milk, and eggs. You can create a vivid mental image with each item. So, for example, for apples, you imagine a big juicy red apple falling from a tree and bouncing in your shopping cart. And then bread, for bread, you can visualize a loaf of bread popping out of a toaster and the aroma of freshly baked bread filling the air. And milk, you can picture a carton of milk with a smiling cow and it's pouring that milk into your cereal bowl, about to gobble it up. Wednesday. I know you were feeling like eggs. So for eggs, you practically see a carton of eggs. Imagine cracking them up open one by one and frying them in a big pan. Yeah, I would do that. It's something that I would do. Why? So by associating each item with a strong mental image, you are more likely to remember the list when you are at the grocery store. So visualization can, in this case, be a powerful tool to enhance memory and recall by making the information more memorable and engaging. Number 4, rhymes and songs. These are powerful learning techniques that leverage the natural rhythm of melody and language to enhance memory and recall. Yeah, this is why we never actually forget our nursery rhymes and those cheerful songs from our childhood. With this age-old technique, you can turn data or high priority info into a catchy rhyme or send it to them. It's more like you actually jamming to a song you really like. So now, for example, I'm a Ghanaian. So let's make a mnemonic rhyme to talk about and to remember the Ghanaian history of independence. In 1957, Ghana's fate was sealed. Independent from the British, the AUV, Kwame Nkrumah led the way. March was the historic day. Freedom's call, the nation's pride. Ghana stood tall with hope and stride. Yeah, I'm actually good singing, right? So this rhyme highlights the key points about Ghanaian independence, including the year, which is 1957, the leader, who's Kwame Nkrumah, and the significant date, which is March 6th. Mnemonics like this can help you recall important historical events with relative ease. So now, for example, you watching me could create something similar. And an example is, if you wanted to recall the American history, you could create a song by yourself for yourself to actually remember the American history with a couple of lines, which, or let's say verses and stanzas, which you would easily remember. You understand? It's quite simple. And in learning the multiplication table, many children learn it through catchy songs also, by way of repetition in a rhythmic manner. These songs make it easier to memorize and recall the multiplication facts. And sure, it's actually fun, and for kids, they like something which is vibrant, so they can always engage their minds. So let's go. Multiplication is a game we play. Learn the tricks is fun, I say. Twos are easy, just count and see. 2, 4, 6, 8, the pattern is clean. Threes, skip count, you'll find it neat. 3, 6, 9, and 12. Treats. Now on to the last and final facts for you fellow knowledge seekers. Is chunking. Yes, chunking. Chunking. Chunking is another effective mnemonic technique that involves breaking down information into smaller, meaningful chunks. This approach makes it easier to remember and process large amounts of data. Here are some examples of using chunking in our daily lives. Let's see. Basically, if you want to remember a phone number, you often chunk them up into smaller pieces, smaller groups for easier recall. So for instance, the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. These can be chunked up into smaller parts like 1, 2, 3, hyphen, 4, 5, 6, hyphen, yeah. Another 7, 8, 9, 0. Or you make them into brackets. And another example is when you are learning a new language, a new foreign language, the vocabulary is basically not easy. So what you do here in this instance is, instead of trying to memorize separate words like dog, cat, horse, you can simply group them under the category of animals for better retention. and for better response where you will not forget. So for someone learning Arabic like myself, you can categorize animals into domestic animals, pets, wild animals, which translate to الحيوانات الأليفة والحيوانات الأهلية والحيوانات البرية. You can then place these various animals that fit into each category together and memorize them in subchunks. So all those. And then they fit together very nicely like puzzle pieces. And the last one, when you are memorizing a very long text, if you need to remember and recall without fail, you make them into meaningful phrases or sentences, chunk them up. So focusing on each chunk, it becomes undeniably easy, undeniably very easy for you to recall. And me, when I'm basically trying to memorize any form of let's say prose or poem, I just chunk them, and then it's always easy for me after that. So by using chunking, you can simplify information and make it more manageable, leading to better memory retention and recall. So now, if you're still wondering, because you're such a doubting, just how effective these mnemonics are, then let me tell you, they work wonders. Mnemonic techniques, such as those that I've taught you right now, provide structure and organization to information, which in turn makes it much easier for your brain to retrieve later. The human brain is beyond measure. You need to learn how it works. So why else do you think teachers, students, language learners, and professionals across all these various fields swear by these memory hacks? Because they work! Yes, they work! So your guess is as good as mine. So finally, I just want to end this video here. But first remember, this one is a small box. While mnemonics are incredibly powerful, they work best when combined with regular practice, repetition, and active engagement with the learning material. It's a book or something that's something that you use to learn. So finally, remember, practicals give life to feelings. Now, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming video. That's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible power of mnemonics with me. If you found this video helpful in any way, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. So I'll see you next time. Ma'as salam.